What's up? Welcome back to the Triple Cross podcast. We got the whole crew here today. Mr. Quintonius is back. We are going to talk about trade action, big trades, Kyrie to the Mavs. We're going to talk about LeBron because we can't not. I don't think we can ever go an episode without talking about LeBron. There's good reason today, I suppose. And we're going to give some stuff away as always. So hop in the comments, hop in the chat if you want to win something. Like the video if you want to win something. That's all coming up in 51 seconds.
Lillard with 47 tonight. Working it down to 2-1. A deep three. Oh! What? Blazers win the series. A walk-off three for Samuel. Wide receiver screen, good play, big play, and in for the touchdown.
And Turner looks for the deep left field. Ranging back is Profar, and it's a 1-0 start for the Dodgers.
Second batter of the game, and the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead.
What up, boys? We are gonna talk some hoops. It's gonna happen. But before we get into that, we have to talk about some very special companies sponsoring our episode of Triple Cross today. First up is Perk Clothing. Perk Clothing makes chinos for men that make your booty look good. I mean, that's just the long and short of it. Or mostly the long of it. You know what I'm saying? The chino, they cup in the right places. They lift in the right places. They hold in the right places. Jared, I know, you're getting out of shape these days. I know that's what you're looking for. I know that's what you need. If you're on YouTube, click the link in the description. If you're on the podcast app or whatever, click the link in the description. It's not there now if you're live, but I will put it there soon to go to perkchinos.com. They're doing a deal for us. Buy one, get one 50% off. So, buy a pair, you get a second pair 50% off because most people need more than one pair of pants. I think. I'm not sure. I think, do you wear more than one pair of pants?
Yeah, a couple more.
You got like maybe two. So there you go. You'll be covered for the year. Casey, who else is bringing us our episode today?
Yeah, generally a good rule of thumb to have more than one pair of pants in general. Our giveaway, our episode today is also brought to you by our giveaway, our Super Bowl giveaway. You can enter right now at triplecross.live, or you can go to our YouTube channel and watch the title video there. Go to triplecross.live, hit that top banner, and you can enter into our giveaway to win 2 tickets to the home opener of the NFL team of your choice next season. And
yeah, sorry. Technical issue. That's on me. Fix it, Casey.
Okay.
Producer Casey,
all right. Let's see here.
It's in the backgrounds. No.
I got you.
You got me.
All right. Here we go. We got something going here. Here we go.
This is the Quattro shot. All right. Episode today is also brought to you by Andar Wallets. Give me my camera, Casey, because apparently I can't do that. It's too technical. All right, thanks. Give me my camera. I'm gonna tilt it up. Andar Wallets, minimal wallets. Go there, get like your freaking shiz together. A little switchblade action on that wallet. It's pretty cool, right? Boom. It's very satisfying. It's like a fidget toy, but people won't make fun of you because you're a grown person playing with a fidget toy. Anyway, Andar Wallets, minimal bags, minimal, like they also have like, leather carrying cases for your like AirPods and stuff like that. Everything there is full grain leather, which is the best kind of leather that you can have. Most people think like original leather or whatever it's called. That's actually awful leather. Everything there is full grain leather. Everything there is super classic, super slim, super minimal. Go to, again, follow the link in our description, ondarwallets.com. We'll try and hook you up with like a 15% discount. We haven't really worked it out with them yet, like if I'm being completely honest, but we'll try and get you a little something. Andar Wallets, also a sponsor. Casey, anyone else?
John, I think that's everybody. But in case you didn't understand through the miscommunication that was going on there, go to triplecross.live, enter into the giveaway that we'll be announcing the winner of on our Super Bowl stream live. You can win 2 tickets to the home opener of the NFL team of your choice next season. So make sure you go sign up now. No reason not to. So head on over and do that right as soon as this episode is over.
Nice. And as we get people in, I will give everyone the lowdown on winning stuff today. If you want to win something, so I think we'll just go NBA store gift cards. That's the good go-to. Everybody likes some swag from the NBA store. NBA store gift cards. If you want to win an NBA store gift card, like the video, hop in the chat, let us know. Obviously, big stuff happened last night. LeBron James, all-time leading scorer. So here's what I want to know. If you want to win an NBA store gift card today, you got to like this video, and then you got to hop in the chat and tell us your name and who you think the GOAT is and why. I just want to know if everyone just actually thinks it's LeBron, or if there's still some like Michael Jordan faithfuls out there. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, what he's saying is, are you a boomer or are you a normal person? Like,
right. So hop in the chat and tell us who you think the GOAT is and why, and also your name, so that we can put you on a wheel of names and spin and like the video. Okay. Before we get into LeBron talk, because we start every effing episode talking about the Lakers, and I refuse to do it again, even though he did something that hasn't been done in 40 years. Given it's probably the right time to start the episode talking about LeBron, but I won't do it. Let's talk about Kyrie first, because this happened like kind of midweek between. We're a weekly show. This happened like midweek between. I remember when it happened, I wanted to text you guys and be like, we should just do an episode right now to talk about Kyrie going to Dallas. Q. And is Dallas the Western Conference champion now?
I think
aren't in the Western Conference, because I know you're about to say no, it's still going to be the Lakers. But let's pretend they're not in the Western Conference.
First of all, I'm not delusional now. I know the Lakers aren't the Western Conference finalists, but I will say, I don't know. I really don't know. It's I want to say yes, but I really don't know how Kyrie and Luka will play together. Because if you think about it, the thing that made the Mavericks so good last year is, they didn't have the best players, but their chemistry together just made it so perfect. And like Dinwiddie and Brunson, they've lost a lot of good people like that really made that team as good as they were last year. So I feel, this year is just going to be, we're just really going to have to see how because we've seen Kyrie play with many talented people, and he's only won a ring with one person, and you know who that person is. So
yeah.
that's all I can say.
I would go out on a limb and say that 2023 Luka Doncic is playing the level of basketball that we saw from 2016 LeBron.
No, not at all.
Jared.
That is actually that is insane that you even just said that. Actually, that's that's wild.
So I might be with you. I might be with you, John. I might be.
So I actually think that regular season, right? We're not even into the postseason yet. We don't know what will happen in the postseason yet. LeBron had an incredible postseason that year, right? So there's a lot to live up to there for sure. But regular season, I mean, if we looked at the numbers, I don't have them right here, but I bet Luka's putting up similar numbers. But a lot of that is because he's doing it by himself. I get it, right? But I think he's in the same kind of form regular season that we saw LeBron in. 2016 LeBron, though, we've talked about this before, is one of the best versions of LeBron, I think. I kind of agree, Q. Like Kyrie, I think he's won one championship with one person, because since then, I don't want to put him at like Russell Westbrook level in this category. But ever since then, I think he's kind of been a little poisonous, honestly. Like I think his attitude isn't great, and I'm not even talking about his off-court stuff. Like I'm not trying to, say that like, Kanye Irving over there isn't playing good basketball because of his political beliefs. Nothing like that. I just think he's kind of been like, I don't know, he gets mad at guys for missing a couple shots or whatever it is. I don't know. What do you think, Jared? You think this puts Dallas in a contender spot?
I don't. I think they'll be really good, but Denver's still my favorite if they're healthy. I think it'll be fun to see. I think it'll be exciting, but like what Q was saying, I don't think they have enough depth. They lost shooters, and you don't know if Kyrie will play. And can Luka play with a guy like Kyrie? He's so ball dominant.
Both of them are very similar.
Yeah, it could be rough, but I'm excited to see.
One thing I will say is that the talent is undeniably there, but like,
For sure.
just think
Yeah.
about it. We've seen Kyrie play with so many talented people. We've seen him play with Jason Tatum. We've seen him play with Jaylen Brown. We've seen him play with James Harden. Like everyone, KD.
Yeah, they were younger. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, you're right. Yeah,
Like
no, you're
we've
dead
seen
on.
it.
KD's playing great basketball right now. James
Mhm.
Harden's
Yeah.
playing great basketball, and it seems like Kyrie's success doesn't seem to translate to team success as much as Luka.
Definitely.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could say Luka's success does, but it's like that's because Luka is the team, man. Like it's
Yeah.
just it's the Dallas Luka Doncic
Yeah.
right now. I do agree that Brunson. I give you Brunson. I actually don't think. Yes, they lost some shooting with Dinwiddie. I think Dinwiddie is an awful second. I think if Dinwiddie's your second dude,
I agree.
dude, that's like, I mean, that almost is worse than Josh Giddey being your second dude, right? Like that's almost worse than what they got going on in Oklahoma City. It's just Luka's that level. Luka's him that much that Dallas is doing better. So I don't agree with Dinwiddie. I honestly think the trade is a great trade for the Mavericks in terms of value, right? Like if I were giving them a grade, I would give them an A, plus. And Texas is probably not a bad place for someone like Kyrie with his belief system to play. You know what I'm saying? I think in Texas, people would just be like, we don't really care what you think. Just win games, bro. But yeah, no, I agree. Kyrie's certainly a guy who can take the load off of Luka. But what does that do? Like, does he take the load and distribute it evenly? Does that just cool Luka down? Does he just need the load on him? We'll see tonight, right though?
Yeah, we'll see. And one thing I'm just a little concerned about is I think Kyrie's a rental too, because obviously he wants the extension, and so it could turn out to burn Dallas if he plays for 3 months, 2 months, and then
leaves,
and then he bounces to LA anyways.
Yeah. Well, so LeBron wanted him. LA wanted him. LeBron has been outspoken about this. He wanted him. I think it would be great if you could do a Westbrook trade for him. I don't understand why the Nets would have done that, but that was the trade that was being discussed.
Yeah.
There was another one that I heard about that was in the discussion that I actually thought was a better deal for Brooklyn, but I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Was it Phoenix? I know Crowder and Paul.
Crowder and Paul versus, to the Nets.
That's better. I don't know why the Nets didn't do that.
But
that's
like you have to think about that though. That's super risky. Like that is way too risky. Like Kyrie could dip. He could go anywhere he wants to.
Yeah, the Suns aren't in that great of a position though.
Yeah, and they have a bunch of injuries too.
It's risky. So it's risky to the Suns, but it sounds like the Suns were willing to do it, and the Nets kiboshed that deal. And this is me just, I guess, reading whoever I read, right? But like, I heard that like the Nets kiboshed that deal, and they wanted the Mavericks deal instead. Which that doesn't make sense to me because Chris Paul is the opposite of Team Poison. Chris Paul's Team Magic. Like that dude comes in and
win a championship.
Yeah, well, fine, but put him with Kevin Durant. I mean,
I think his age is probably why they didn't do the deal.
Yeah,
he's old and he's washed this year.
The age is a risk factor, but I still think it's better than Spencer Dinwiddie.
But
like
you know what I'm
those
saying?
are solid role players, though. You can't deny they're not bad players. Like I would want those types of players on my team.
You give Kevin Durant a team full of good role players, which is what he has right now. He has Joe Harris, Seth Curry, Spencer Dinwiddie, Nick Claxton, Ben Simmons, basically a team full of great role players. He'll get you the second round. But as soon as he comes up against Milwaukee or Boston, it's going to be a problem.
I don't know, man.
KD needs 4 All-Stars to win in the playoffs. We've learned that.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Not even 3 will do it in OKC.
Easier. It gets a lot easier. Yeah, not even 3 MVPs will do it. He needs 4 All-Stars.
I think in order for the Mavericks to actually, win and be successful with this new lineup, they need to run exactly how the Cavs did in 2016. They need to run their offense exactly the same way. How the offense was not necessarily run through LeBron, but it was more like, how LeBron plays. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like LeBron could easily get to the basket when needed, but the offense was never run through him. So I think if they play that exact same way, they'll find a lot of success. But Luka's playing style is a lot different than LeBron's as well. So
yeah,
Yes.
All right, checking in on the question we put in at the top of the. So if you're just joining us, here's the deal. We're gonna give some stuff away. We're gonna give some NBA store gift cards away for every 10 likes on the video. Casey, I hope you're watching the likes because I am not.
I am. We have to give away. We have to give away one as of now. We're at 16 likes, so we need to get up to 20 likes. We'll give away another gift card because I assume we'll want to give away one quick here.
Yeah, we're going to give away one in a minute here. 4 more likes on the video, and we'll give away a second gift card. So what you need to do to win is you need to like the video, and then you need to hop in the chat and say, who you think the GOAT is and why. Let's run through some answers here. Abby says, MJ was a trailblazer, but LeBron has proved himself to be one of the most dominant, so I didn't answer the question. This guy just says LeBron. Or girl Val, I don't know. Know why, but that's all right. I respect it. Ryan here, LeBron is a better player. MJ had the better career overall. I actually think that's not a bad way to say it. I think, and I have a whole thought here that I won't get into, but I think the GOAT is LeBron. I think he's just an awesome player. Okay. Kyrie in Dallas is very interesting. Curious on how this plays out in the next 3+ weeks. I am as well. Trump just said hello. What up? What up, Donnie? Good to have you here.
45 Trump.
What's up, boys? Good to hear from you. Hopefully Kyrie does not mess up Luka. Doncic definitely over LeBron, considering he doesn't even have that body. So Felix believes that Luka is the best player of all time because he got that body. That's us. Josh Giddey is him, says Ryan. I hope that's a joke. I'm fine with LeBron being the GOAT. I think Wilt is disrespected in this conversation. Brandon and I are best friends. That's actually me. That's my burner. Jazz fan here. Jazz fan here. So this guy thinks Karl Malone is the GOAT. Nice. MJ, but it's a tough debate. Okay, so we got an MJ. He's iconic to basketball. LeBron is a master at the game. He hasn't quite got to iconic. That's a good point. So there was a time where LeBron was the most recognizable person in the world. Person, not athlete. Person, not LeBron. Sorry, Michael Jordan was the most recognizable person in the world. That's something. Nets should trade KD. Yeah, I think the Nets actually might burn it down. Or that KD might just be like, I'm out of here. What are you guys doing? NBA GOAT is LeBron. Good player like Kobe plays on a crappy Lakers team. I mean, Kobe won 5 championships with the Lakers. Durant likes Dinwiddie. Okay. Dinwiddie used to play for the
Nets.
It was before Durant's time. CP Witt 3 is way too controlling of his teammates to do well with KD at this point. I disagree. I don't think he would be too controlling with KD, but everybody's entitled to their opinions. Man, that was Brandon too. What are you doing to me? First, you give me that Wilt stuff. Nets should rebuild. GOAT is MJ, Jordan, MJ, whatever Q says. Sarah, come on.
That's facts. That is facts. That is facts.
MJ GOAT. Let's go, Felix. We got Felix to move off Luka for MJ. Felix is tripping. No, he flipped to MJ.
No,
all right.
Felix is
After wonder, yeah, MJ's career would have been like if he hadn't retired twice and stepped away for several years each time. Yeah, several is a stretch, like 1 or 2. I guess the second time it was from 97 to 98 to 2001, but MJ's the GOAT. All right, so some people do think MJ. There are some boomers in here, or they're just some people who know the game of basketball. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys, you young bloods, you young kids, why people think MJ is the GOAT, regardless of the fact. And I don't think that LeBron getting the scoring title has anything to do with, like, if you thought LeBron was the GOAT before, you still think he's the GOAT.
For sure.
If you thought MJ was the GOAT before, then LeBron getting the scoring title didn't move you at all. Mm-hmm. And it's just because it's the per unit of play thing, right? So MJ played 14 and a half seasons, right? If we count the year that he came halfway through from baseball. So let's round it up to 15. He had 10 scoring titles. 66% of the time he won the scoring title. He had 5 MVPs. 33% of the time he was MVP. 40% of the time he won a championship, right? Like, it was the per unit of play thing. So He's the all-time leader in points per game. I think that people who were there and remember that, they don't know how to put that into words, but what they mean when they say MJ was the GOAT was that he was just so dominant to the game. And LeBron has had like an incredible like career considering the length, and he's had some like very good years and stuff like that, but he hasn't been him every year he's played the way that MJ was. Like he hasn't, every year he's one of the best players. And I think people who say MJ remember MJ being like just the clear, far and away best player pretty much every year he played. So I think that's what it is, right? It's just the per unit of play thing. The easiest example is, do you think Q or Jared, do you guys think, either of you think John Stockton is the best point guard of all time?
No.
Who do you think it is?
Magic Johnson.
Why?
Well,
John Stockton has like so many more assists.
He does have more stats, but Magic won more rings. He was bigger, faster, stronger. Honestly, I think, I don't know if better passer. He was more flashy.
He's the all-time leader in assists per game.
Yeah, Stockton is. You're right.
No, Magic is.
Oh, per game. Okay, yeah. I was thinking
Magic is the all-time leader in APG, right? So a lot of people are like, he is a better passer. He just didn't play as long. Which I'm like, well, I mean, do we not give him like, so I'm not saying longevity doesn't matter, right? Because I like Stockton a lot, right? I want him to be the best, but most people don't. Most people put it as Magic. Most people say Magic is the best point guard of all time and not Stockton, and it's for all of those reasons. It's rings, it's dominance of the game, it's that he was in the time that he played per unit of play, right? Per year, per game, better at being a point guard. John Stockton just played for a really long time. Right. And I think that's what people who are on the MJ thing, that's how they feel about it. It's like that kind of comparison. Like, yeah, LeBron's been great. One of the best players ever. But like when MJ stepped on the floor, he did it for 80 games, not 82 games a season. Of those 10 years, I looked this up earlier. He played 82 games, like five years. So like 33% of the time. And then there was a couple times he was injured, but other than that, it was like 78, 80, 81, 82. Like, he always played every game. He did it every night, and he averaged 30 a game his whole career. And that's with 2 years with the Wizards where he averaged like 20 or whatever. So when he was like really playing with the Bulls, I mean, he was doing it every night. I think that's what people remember. And that's why it's the same reason that people think Magic Johnson is a better point guard than John Stockton. So just giving you the logic.
Interesting take.
Let's give something away.
No logic actually in that, but okay.
Let's give something away.
I agree.
Let's give something away.
All right, John.
We got a little wheel here. We're going to give away a $50 NBA Shop gift card. If you want to win an NBA Shop gift card, if you're not on this wheel, then you're out for this round, but it's not too late, assuming that we have 20 likes on this video. Every 10 likes on the video, we do?
We are 1 like away. So if we can like this, if we can get one more like here, we might spin this wheel twice. So double your chances.
Yeah. So assuming we get 20 likes on the video, we will give away another NBA Shop gift card. Right now, we're going to give away a $50 gift card to the NBA Shop to one of the people on the wheel, because these are the people who responded to the prompt. So you got to like the video and you got to say who you think the GOAT is. All right, Casey, you going to give us a spin here?
All right. And one more reminder, if you're not on this wheel, make sure you drop in your take. You can get in on the next spin. So without further ado, away. Oh, on the wrong screen. Sorry. Away we go. For a $50 gift card.
I hope Sarah wins.
Winner.
What?
That's crazy.
Close. That was way close. All right, Nicole G. So in order to get your thing, you have to email us, right? Casey, I'll let you say the things.
Yes. Nicole, please email us at triplecrosspodcast@gmail.com. That way we'll have your email address and we can get you your gift card. So you have to email us, triplecrosspodcast@gmail.com, and we will respond to you.
Yes, and if you want to win a $50 gift card, make sure you drop your take. Who's the GOAT? Doesn't have to be LeBron or MJ. If somebody thinks, I don't know, somebody thinks like
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry's the GOAT. If somebody thinks Larry Bird's the GOAT, that's fine.
No one thinks Larry Bird is the GOAT.
If somebody thinks Elgin Baylor's the GOAT, that's fine. If somebody thinks Derek Fisher's the GOAT, that's fine. You got to give me your why, though. You got to defend that position. If you're going to go with Fish, if you're going to go with the Fish, you got to defend your position. All right, boys. LeBron scoring title. I'll let you guys, you friggin' LeBron faithfuls, Laker fans, not even real I guess Q's a real Laker fan, so let's let him go first here.
Cool.
Q, say your
Yes.
piece, man. What do you think about this? Give me
What
your
do I
thoughts
think
on
about
LeBron.
the scoring title?
Yeah, give me your thoughts on LeBron winning the all-time scoring title. And this game give me your thoughts on this game last night in general.
Well, I mean, I think, it's a tough one because they lost to the Thunder, who suck. But, it doesn't really change how I feel about LeBron. I've always felt he was the best, regardless of what number on the list he is. Yeah, I'm not all that impressed by it. I expected him to do that regardless. I think he's going to shoot way past the actual, title that he passed, scoring title that he passed. But yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see. I just want the Lakers to perform better, dude. They're just playing like absolute dog meat, and it's annoying. They need to play better.
All right. Yeah. Before I get into this game, because I just got to do like a 5-minute monologue about why people think MJ's the GOAT. Jared, what are your thoughts here? Is this just like hey, this was cool? I mean, give me your thoughts on last night's game. Is it just kind of like, oh, it was cool, we knew it was coming?
Mm-hmm.
Or like, I mean, what? I mean, to me, I guess my real question is like, how do you lose that game? You can't lose a game when something like that happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all remember what happened in Kobe's last game? Do you remember this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You guys probably don't because you're not Jazz fans. Kobe's last game was against the Jazz at the Staples Center, and he gave him 50. And he hit
60.
It was an inefficient. It was an inefficient.
I mean, he wasn't doing nothing, but he also hit like a game winner.
I mean, they were feeding this man the ball.
No, yeah. And he said afterwards, like, everybody's always telling me to pass until tonight. Now they're just like, don't pass. But yeah, he gave him 51 and they won, right? Like, they weren't about to lose Kobe's last game. I don't know, man. I think like, you want to, I heard somebody say people wonder why Anthony Davis isn't an all-star. I disagree with that. I think he should be an all-star for sure. But this kind of stuff is why. I mean, this is actually a really important game for the Lakers, right? This is the team that's next to you in the standings. You only play them 3 times all year, and you just lost the tiebreaker game, right?
Yeah.
All right, give me your thoughts. Are you like, I don't care, he got the scoring title?
So
you're LeBron faithful. You were a Cleveland fan back in
Yeah, I'm a LeBron faithful. It's just frustrating. I've seen it so many times on Cleveland, in LA, just with LeBron does his part. And I'm not trying to dog on teammates, but look at AD's stat line last night. Like, where's he at? And so obviously it's frustrating. But yeah, this accomplishment is just like another cherry on the top. LeBron, he's been the GOAT for me since 2016. Since he won that finals, he's officially been like the GOAT for me. But yeah, it's just a good accomplishment. He's going to break 40K, be the first guy ever. He can, as far as his scoring, his passing, his rebounding, he's better than all your favorite players. He's the GOAT.
That's facts. That's actually facts.
Yeah. Statistically, if we want to get into who statistically is the GOAT, it's probably not him, but I understand why people don't think it's Wilt.
Wait, okay.
People think,
hold on.
Because people think Wilt played against high school players.
You can't just say that and not back that up. How is he not the GOAT? Like, please enlighten us.
I mean, in terms of total points, sure. Yeah, he's got a lot of total points, but we've already established it's not
we're talking about
total
stats. We're talking about total stats. We could talk about.
We're not talking about. Yes, statistically, I guess if you think that the person who is the GOAT is the person who scored the most points in NBA history, then yes, LeBron is the GOAT. No, but then you would have until last night thought Kareem was the GOAT, which you did not.
He's top 4 in assists too, though. Dude, and he's going to be top 10 in steals.
Every stat line, he's at the top of every stat. Not every stat line, but he's up there. Every stat top line. 5, top 10 of every single stat line there is, guaranteed.
Yeah. I mean, I think you got to look at per game, right? Like, if you look at per game, Wilt is ahead of him in points and rebounds, I think.
Okay, per game average, he's probably like number 5.
He's number 5 in points. Yeah, he's number 5 in points. He's good. I mean, I'm not saying he's not good.
And the people that are ahead of him are barely ahead of him.
And when I say like Wilt is like Wilt average like I think a triple double. No, a triple double for the like decade of the 60s. I'm pulling this. Just take it as fact. Nobody looked that up and fact check me on it. But it wasn't like 20 and 10. it was like 35 and 25. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just, I think it was another level. I get why people say, but he was playing against high school players or whatever, not high schoolers, like people who weren't professional basketball players, is not true. The game might be better now for sure. But yeah, I don't know.
I just feel a lot of Jordan fans, they just do this thing where they're like, oh, Jordan won 6 rings and lost, 0 times. And I'm just like, dude, that does not make him the GOAT. Like, that can't possibly be your argument. Because if that was the case, then Robert Horry is the GOAT. He's 7-0. So then what does that even mean?
I actually agree with the Robert Horry for the GOAT take. So
yes.
Like, that's what I'm
saying. If you think it's Robert Horry, that's fine. You just got to defend your take, No, that's the thing. I think we've already established it's not one thing, right? It's not even just stats. Like some people are like, who would win in a game of one-on-one, right? Like just look at the measurables or whatever. LeBron's more dominant, whatever it is you want to say. So I think the fact that it is hard, the reason it's hard to make, like it's hard for people to land on this is because what is the GOAT?
Yeah.
Right. Like that's why it's hard, right? Is the GOAT the like person who scored more points per game than anyone in history? Well, then it's MJ. Is it the person who's scored more points than anyone in history? Well, then it's LeBron. Is the person who's contributed to the most points than anyone in history? Then it might either be LeBron or like maybe John Stockton. Like, that's yeah. So that I think that's what makes it difficult. But I want to sit on this game with the Thunder last night because you can't lose that. You can't lose a game like that. Not only let's say the scoring title wasn't even a thing, right? Like let's say he wasn't even going to surpass Kareem last night. That's just like a must-win game for the season, right? Like if they end up in 10th and 11th and tied, if they end up tied for 10th and 11th with the Thunder, which is looking very likely right now. And that's like the Lakers would actually have to do a little better than they're doing now to end up tied for 10th and 11th with the Thunder. Guess what? The Lakers are staying home now because the night that LeBron broke the all-time scoring record, they decided they were just going to like lay down. And I mean, even the end of the game management, right? Like Russ is doing everything he can. I'm usually kind of a Russ hater. He was doing everything he could to get buckets. They don't call a timeout. They kind of just lay down. Pat Bev comes up they're down 6. Pat Bev comes up. Are you going to win a game when you're down 6 points with 7 seconds left? Not usually. I get it. Pat Bev comes up and hits a 3 and then they lose by 3. It's like, well, you guys could have at least tried, you could have at least tried to win it. Yeah. I mean, that's just like the Lakers this year. I mean, trade deadline's tomorrow. I don't see them getting out of this without some kind of move.
Yeah. They got to get the D'Lo deal.
Anthony Davis and LeBron and Russ aren't going to get them out of this. Yeah, what's the D'Lo deal? What's the trade rumor on the D'Lo deal?
So it's proposed the Lakers would get D'Lo, Jared Vanderbilt, and Malik Beasley, and then the Jazz would get Russ and buy him out and one of the first-round picks, and then Conley would go to the Timberwolves, which I think is great for Utah and LA. So it's good for me as a Utah fan and a LeBron guy. I don't know if I'd do that if I was Minnesota personally, but I mean, D'Lo, they've had friction, so you get a good point guard in Conley. So Lakers fans, let's pray that happens.
Conley's a better. You disagreed with me on this.
Yeah,
D'Lo might be a better scorer than Conley. Absolutely, actually think D'Lo's a better scorer than Conley.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think Conley's a better point guard for what Minnesota has. Right, like they've got one of the best roll men in the league in Rudy Gobert, and we know Conley can work with him. They've got one of the best pick and pop men in the league in Cat Towns when he's healthy. They've got a really great scorer in Anthony Edwards, and then they have shooting all around that. All you need is a guy who can facilitate and make that work.
True.
And D'Lo, I don't know, like he used to be really great in the pick and roll, but like it's not working with Rudy for whatever reason. So I actually kind of think Conley might be better for what Minnesota has going on than D'Lo.
I would agree. Actually, it's good for both sides. Lakers need shooting and scoring.
Yep.
They could use.
They need a floor stretcher. D'Lo is a great shooter.
I don't want to see I don't want to see D'Lo in the Lakers.
Why?
Really?
I just I'm not interested. I'm really not interested. Like, yeah, he's developed a lot since the last time he was on the Lakers, but like just watching how he plays with Minnesota is just it's not the piece that I feel like we're missing. Like we need someone that can take ownership of like the ball and the offense. because
Mhm.
it can't be LeBron all the time. LeBron's not a point guard. I would say the Lakers definitely do need bench help. I would agree with that. But in terms of like a starting point guard, D'Lo is not the answer. I really don't think he's the answer.
Do you think there's someone this year like they could get in the next day? Because I don't necessarily agree long term, but I think for this year, it's better that than nothing. And you get Beasley, who's a shooter, and Vanderbilt's a guy that can play defense.
Wait, they'd get Beasley and Vanderbilt.
Yeah, so the Lakers would get Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt.
I just started hating.
So you get a shooter, a point guard who isn't the best, but he's good, and you get Vanderbilt. That's why I like
really wanted to see the Lakers make that trade for Buddy Hield so bad.
I did too.
Like so bad. I don't even understand what even went on and why it didn't happen. But if they had
Miles
him,
Turner was part of it, and then Miles Turner got kind of locked up, and then I don't think the Lakers just wanted to do the picks for Buddy Hield only. And then Buddy Hield started playing really good, and now the Pacers don't want to do the picks for Buddy Hield.
Exactly.
That's exactly what happened. So if the Lakers would have pulled the trigger earlier on for Buddy Hield earlier, then they would have got him. They would have just got Buddy Hield, but they wanted.
And then it would make more sense for like a point guard to be like, okay, now Lakers have some depth. You know, how can I come and complete this? Because now you're not looking for a point guard that's also a shooter and can actually score and facilitate the ball, but you're just looking, now you have Buddy Hield, you're just looking for someone who can facilitate. Like even like Mike Conley, I think would be in a situation where we did have some depth. Mike Conley on the Lakers would work, I think. Like,
yeah, they would need more shooting. They'd need more shooting for it. Yeah, but yes, that is.
But I mean, AD. If I'm just saying in a hypothetical, if they did have a shooter that was like Buddy Hield, like if they had Buddy Hield, AD and LeBron, they can all shoot. Like all three of them can shoot. So I think that would be sufficient. But
no, and then that's I think Mike Conley. I mean, he's not Chris Paul. He's not that good, but Mike Conley has that Chris Paul-esque. He's not as demanding. He's not as bossy to his teammates. He's got a little bit better like kind of vibes, but he has that sort of like Mike Conley has that like you plug him in and he isn't great in and of himself. He does shoot well. He facilitates well. He makes great decisions. He plays okay defense. He tries not to be a hole, but he kind of is because of his size. But like for the most part, what he does is he kind of creates this 1 + 1 = 3 thing, right? Where everyone on your team stat lines start looking a little bit better. Your whole team starts shooting a little bit more efficiently. And if the Lakers had the shooting, that is exactly what they could use. LeBron does that same thing. It's just that's not what he's doing right now because he's trying to carry the whole load. So I suppose the principle that somebody like that would be good for the Lakers stands if they don't get Mike Conley, but they get just more role players, more shooting. I didn't know Beasley and Vanderbilt were part of the trade. I kind of hate it for the Jazz now.
Yeah.
I don't want to give up Beasley, Vanderbilt, and Conley for the rights to Westbrook.
Yeah. It's
And
capped though. And they'll get that first
picks,
pick.
2027 and 2029, right?
I think just one of the picks, which it'll still be a lottery pick because the Lakers will be bad.
Both the freaking picks at least.
Knowing Danny Ainge, he'll probably
Danny Ainge
demand both.
He needs those picks, man. He's jonesing. He hasn't gotten any picks in a minute. He needs his fix. All right, let's do a giveaway. We're getting into this. Let's do a giveaway. Casey, how many likes do we have on the video right now? Casey, you might be muted, guy, so I'm gonna need you to.
John, we have 22 likes on the video right now. Guys, if we get to 30, we will spin this wheel one more time, but we'd have to get there in the next like 10 minutes tops. So make sure if you have not yet, go ahead and drop a like onto this video, please. But we'll make good on this promise. We'll
drop a like on the video, and the way that you enter is you say who you think the GOAT is and why. So when we get to 30 likes, we'll do one more giveaway. We're at 22 right now. And then, but to enter and to get on the wheel, show us the wheel. I'm just like so demanding of you. Casey, show us the wheel.
I got it, bro.
Yeah. When we get to 30, we will do one more giveaway, but you got to say who you think the GOAT is in order to get on the wheel. So we're going to do another $50 gift card to the NBA shop. All right, Casey, spin that wheel.
And one more reminder, enter our Super Bowl giveaway at triplecross.live. If you haven't already, you can win 2 tickets to the home opener of your choice NFL league next season.
Oh, this is another close one.
Another liner.
Oh,
This time it does
I think
cross.
it does that. I kind of think it does that on
Wait.
purpose. I like it.
Yo,
The drama. Miguel N is the winner.
Are you about to disagree with where it landed, Q? It's a computer. It's a computer.
yo.
No, that wasn't right.
Wyatt got scammed.
Let's see.
Yo, I swear that's
Dude, that's
that was
happened
on
so many times. I
Wyatt.
think it does it on purpose. All right, Miguel N.
Wow.
You win a $50 gift card to the NBA shop.
Yo, that is right down the middle. I think we should give it to both of them.
Well, you know what? If you want to give Wyatt a $50 gift card, you're welcome to.
This is what we call a live podcast. Big
This is
time.
the person who's not paying. Yeah, I think we should give it to him. All right.
All right. Well, just a reminder, Miguel, make sure that you email us triplecrosspodcast@gmail.com. Email us there. Let us know you're the winner of the $50 gift card on this episode, and we will hook you up like a tow truck. Thank you for watching. Sorry, Wyatt. You're right. That was crazy.
Sorry, Wyatt. Wyatt's been in the chat too. Wyatt did get robbed.
it's because
Do
he
you
chose
know-
Jordan over
Low-key
Braun.
Q, do you know Wyatt? Is that why you're saying that?
Nah, I have no clue who that is, but I did see he was talking some mess about LeBron. I didn't really
Yeah,
like
he was
that.
The
maybe
basketball
that's
gods
why
were
the computer-
pissed.
Yeah, maybe that's why the
actually,
computer
Wyatt, you were on the MJ train, so boom, Wyatt. MJ will always be the GOAT over LeBron. That actually does make me kind of want to give him a gift card. Maybe he'll win the next spin. So we got to get to 30 likes. We'll do one more spin. We'll give away one more NBA shop gift card. Okay, boys. Any other trade rumors you want to talk about?
Is KD gonna get traded?
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
They're gonna blow it up.
Oh,
Hit it in the comments if any of you guys know of any other trade rumors you want to talk about. KD just blow it up. I think he'd have to demand it,
Yeah,
but I think
yeah.
it's too late.
He already
I think
did though.
he did. Yeah,
He did
yeah.
demand
He's
it.
got a day, so
It's too late.
I don't
Anyway.
think they'll trade him though. I don't think.
yeah,
so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
but I know
especially 'cause
KD's trying to get out of there.
they have a baked-in excuse that like we couldn't get you traded in time.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Danny Ainge is like, I'll give you 1 second-round pick. For KD.
Second round.
He'll demand a pick
He'll
with
demand-
KD.
Yeah, and KD will be like, I demand that you take that.
John, look at this love from our winner, Miguel. Thank you, Miguel, for entering. And look at this. Even some love from the guy who just got edged out.
Why I appreciate that. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to create something where people can win stuff, people can hang out, talk about basketball, but we bribe you to be here a little bit. But if you think we're awesome, that's good. So that you're not just like sitting here bored until you win something. Heard the Nets are interested in trading KD. I don't think the Nets are interested in it. I think that KD is interested in it. So the Nets are basically saying we got to turn it down. We got to tear it back down to Spencer Dinwiddie, boys.
I think
Cam Thomas
KD
is
wants to go to the Suns.
That's what I hear.
I thought that's what he was going to do in the offseason, honestly.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought that
there was some rumors that he was in Arizona training with the Suns. I heard about that.
I don't know if he could have yet because he was still on contract. But yeah, I think maybe running pickup runs with
Or not
with BT or
training
whatever.
with them, but like he
Running
was
pickup
with
runs
some
with
of
them.
the-
Yeah.
You know how
Yeah, I can't-
all basketball
Q's-
players like get together and play.
Yeah, Q's got the Phoenix insider. Q's in Phoenix, so he hears all the news on the pickup runs in the offseason.
Q, I think this one's for you. I think since you weren't too sure about that winner, Miguel just wanted you to know that he's a Lakers fan.
Oh,
so
I mean that's why he won. It makes sense.
there you go.
This is
I
an
was
interesting. This is
Sorry,
an
John.
interesting take. Anybody know this off the top or can look it up? MJ probably had more games where he scored over 50 points. If I had to guess, I would say maybe, but I think percentage of I think maybe LeBron has had more because he's had 5 more years of playing volume. But if you looked at like the percentage of the total games they played,
Jordan
then-
has 31. LeBron has.
get quick on that
LeBron-
keyboard.
Wait, yeah, LeBron has only 14.
Boy,
Whoa. Do we
Woof.
think that those are the only two guys who would be in consideration for the most frequent?
Wilt has
Like,
118.
no, Wilt has the most.
Wilt
by
has
far.
118.
This is what I'm saying, guys. Wilt is the asterisk. Okay.
Okay, but
Wilt
but
is
he
the
was playing
asterisk
against
that
plumbers.
blows
He was
all of
playing
like,
against
oh yeah, LeBron had 40 or Michael Jordan had 40 of them. Wilt had like 3 times that many.
He
Put
was
the
playing
asterisk
against
back in
plumbers,
then.
though.
Who else is it then? who else is in that conversation? Like, does
Kobe
somebody like
has
Kobe sneak in there a
25.
little bit? Like,
Elgin Baylor might have quite a few, I bet.
James Harden has
James
23.
Harden,
Elgin
yeah.
Baylor
James
has
Harden
17.
has Dame probably has quite a few.
How many does AI have? Iverson.
He has 11.
Okay.
Steph Curry has 11. Kareem
How many
has
does
10.
Dame have?
Dame has 14, tied with LeBron.
Yeah, that makes sense. So there you go. Dame is just as good as LeBron. You heard it here first from Q.
Boomer logic, by the way.
I do like me some Dame. There's a trade rumor. Dame. I've heard Portland wants to get rid of Dame. I don't know, or like might want to burn it down. Maybe I just heard that from you, and I'm like, Jared, no.
They should burn it down, but I think they're
They
going to
should.
stay with him. I heard they want to be loyal with him, but
They're both so loyal. Dame is so
I
loyal,
know.
and Portland's so loyal.
you got to burn
But
it down if you want to win.
You know when it's easy to be loyal when you get a super max on every contract renewal.
True.
You know what? You know what
Money
you're doing.
talks.
You're keeping your team from winning a championship doing that. No, Dame to Utah would be amazing, but Utah can't give him that super max money. No, all right. Let's do a little wheel spin for. No, we got to get out. You got a hard out, don't you, Jared?
Yes, sir.
All right, Casey. Do we have 30 likes? Do we got one more giveaway in us?
we did not reach 30 likes on the video.
If you haven't hit the like
sadly.
button, how many do we have?
We have 22 still. Got a
22.
real drought of likes going on. So this would be the last chance. If you haven't liked and you're on this stream, make sure you hit the like button. Maybe we can get there in the next minute if everybody were to do it.
Everybody did
but
it.
it's looking unlikely.
Yeah, then we would give away another NBA Shop gift card. All right, here's the. I'll give it.
John, just for everybody who is here, do we feel like that's like a pretty regular thing we could do? Maybe like.
Yeah, we're
at
probably
least-
we're gonna do that on the regular. Let us know in the chat. Do you guys like that? You guys kind of like that format? Like, oh yeah, we'll do it for how many likes you guys get, or. I
It
mean,
feels
if
fair.
we start getting like several hundred people in here, then we might have to not do it every 10.
Yeah, we could do it.
You know,
every
otherwise I
5.
might get kicked out of my house, because the bank will take it back. But
Yeah.
yeah, every 20, every 5, you said, Q.
Yeah.
Well, Q sounds
gonna-
like he wants to
He's
get in
gonna
on
be an
fame
investor
for
in the
thing.
podcast here. He's gonna invest his own money in the podcast. Okay, I'll give you guys a minute to hit the likes target, and I'll give you one more word from our sponsor, Perk Clothing. They have a Chinos called the Feel Good Chinos. They're an all-day pant. Honestly, like they're Chinos, they're big boy pants. So you can wear them. Like I wear them to church, and I wear like a suit and tie, or I wear like a jacket, a tie, white shirt to church. And these are nice enough I can wear them to church. They're also nice enough that I can wear them with a black tee, and they fit like joggers. They stretch. I can do my squat thrusts in them. I can do all my leg exercises with them. I don't know why you'd be doing leg exercises in pants, but if you must do leg exercises in pants, then Perk Chinos are the ones to do them in. Perkclothing.com is how you get those, but we will have a little buy one, get one half off link in the description of the YouTube video, or the podcast description, or the Spotify description, or wherever you're listening to us. There's a link in the description for buy one, get one 50% off. Casey, did we hit 30 likes in that amount of time?
John, we did get some likes, but looks like we're going to top out at 25.
Jared, did you like the video? Q, did you like did the four of us like the video? That's the question. I didn't do it. Oh,
I'm on the chat side.
Wait.
Yeah.
Me in the chat are out here.
Jared's like, here, I'll do it real quick.
How do I like
No, yeah. I don't know if it's going to put us over the top though. All right. You know what? Nah, nope. Let's stick to the rules. Let's stick to the rules.
Them's the
didn't hit it.
rules. So when you get a
We didn't
text
hit it, we didn't hit
from
it.
us at Triple Cross Podcast, make sure you jump on. Just so everybody knows, if you've listened this far in, you are on a specific basketball list, and you will receive SMS only for the basketball episodes, unless you do go and enter into our football giveaway on that list as well. So make sure that, man, John, you really got a feel for this thing.
Sorry.
Make sure that you're aware that you're getting messages for both when you enter into that other giveaway. If you're interested in tickets to the NFL, we assume you'll be interested in our NFL shows as well. So just know that, and be aware that when we send you a text, we're usually giving away stuff. So it benefits you to hop in. John, I think that was pretty much everything. Did we forget anything before we jump out of here?
No, I mean, any last words, any parting shots, Jared?
In LeBron, we trust. Just kidding.
All right, Q. Any other parting shots that don't have to do with LeBron James?
In King James, we trust.
Casey, any
My
other
man,
parting
Q.
shots? In Robert Ory, we trust.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we got this one comment here. I think that it Probably maybe I could meet you somewhere in the middle, Brandon. We don't want to send it out too early because then even people who go to the link and they click on it, they'll be like, oh, the video hasn't even started, then not come back. So maybe we'll shoot for like 10 minutes ahead of time, but a lot of times you guys don't see it. There's a little bit of a scramble before every show, just like, you know, because we need that juice. We need that like kind of nervous energy. So we're scrambling, sending out a text message, those things. Together. But I will try to be quicker on it. I'm the text guy, so sorry it happens right at the beginning of the show.
Yes, I appreciate you though, Casey. I demand a lot on the basketball show. I'm like, bring me the wheel, send the text, but you're good. You're the glue. You're the glue that holds this thing together. This would be a mess if it weren't for you. Speaking of Casey, put yourself in solo view since I can't do it, and say all the YouTube things. Take us out.
Triple Cross Podcast, thank you for watching this basketball episode. Make sure that you enter into our giveaways at triplecross.live. We would love to see it. Make sure you hit the like on this video. Subscribe to our channel so that YouTube knows that you like our stuff, and hit the bell icon. You'll get notifications for every time that we go live on this channel. And like we've said the whole way through, we give away a lot of stuff, and sometimes we don't even plan it ahead of time. We just decide to do it while we're live. So make sure you join us whenever possible. And until next time, guys, keep it real.
Let's go.